Стой, не класса, учит вас школа Харбаса. Нам, хардбасерам, давно не в тему данное говно. Ваша вайбоп и матрас в наших плеерах Хардбас. СПБ и МСК, наш проект два города. Пациков не прет обстеп, через бочку рубит клэп. Лютый стиль без препаратов, будьте рад для деградатов. Кто хардбасить перестал, знайте все наркотикал. Пацаны наркотикал, в школе в скоротке сдавал. Наркота, стой, не класса, учит вас школа Харбаса. Нам, хардбасерам, давно не в тему.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the cave. It's your boy Rawr Dragon, unfiltered and unsupervised. It's good to see you guys again. Welcome back and welcome to your September update. At the time of recording, it's the last couple days of August, simply because I know in my mind I get shit done for you guys. So I've just been lazy lately. That's just how things have been going. And by lazy, I mean I got a complete schedule change. I got a bit of a promotion at work, and with that promotion was a schedule change in which everything I thought was normal was no longer normal. So I'm getting adjusted to that again. So getting things done while I can. Other than that, there hasn't been too much new. This is how I could record on the Switch after that little test that I did. It was a quick mission for Fire Emblem Three Hopes. To avoid, it's my first technically my second true Fire Emblem adventure, because I played one of the top-down 2D ones before. I just don't remember which one it was. It was like a really early one, but I digress. It's like my first true Fire Emblem experience, like in-depth, paying attention and everything, and like attempting to beat the game. It also helps that it's a warrior style, and it made for a good test. So I could consider doing more recordings for that, but I play very often, and I've been kind of it's a fun little stress relieving grind that I can take with me anywhere, and it's the benefit of a portable console. So, but Switch is possible. Haven't done Smash Sunday in years, simply because, well, years ago I didn't have the equipment that I do now, and by that I mean this mic that's next to me, this light and camera in front of me, and essentially a portable workstation, so we could do cam as well. But Smash Sunday could be a possibility. Play online, see if I grab one of the boys, grab Titan, grab Mac, see if they're willing to play and get stuff started. Speaking of Mac, I picked up some very important details, and there should be something about him upcoming soon-ish. Soon in the grand scheme of things. Not like soon tomorrow, not like soon next week, but soon in the grand scheme of things. Sooner than later. You might have noticed, or you might not have noticed, because it's not really a thing for everybody except Hugh Mom. The Far Cry videos I've started putting in 2-hour chunks instead of 1, because there's a solid 80 plus videos left over. And if we go through every single one of those, that's 80 episodes, and that's 80 videos that I have untouched. Like the ones that I've uploaded recently, including the 2-hour chunks, we're looking at 76-ish videos, but the last 2-hour chunks that I put up, yeah, well, those are 80 videos in grand total, and we have not beaten the game. We've gotten far, but we have not beaten the game, so started putting those in 2-hour chunks. And because they're in 2-hour chunks, I'm just not going to bother with the vocals and us talking in the background. I might bring that back if we do something more story focused than open world, where it's just like we pick up where we left off and continue with the story like Darksiders. Because now that we have that recording, that's super easy, you know? Versus this is like, it's open world, anything could be happening, and like 60 hours deep, we have just ever so barely touched on the story. And it's also hard to focus when we're doing side quests here and just kind of roaming here or talking and we're in the menu and stuff, but then we go back and like it's a whole bunch of nothing, and then we suddenly run into a really important side quest or main mission by accident, and I gotta like scrub through all of that. So I think it'd be easier for a more linear game than open world. So that's what I'll do. But yeah, we'll keep it in chunks. which will leave me more time to play smaller games and focus on the side stuff. Remember how I've been promising Vampire Survivors forever? Like, we're to the point where Vampire Survivor clone. I'm so far behind that Vampire Survivor clones have started popping up, and I might go get those, especially a couple of them that are free. Like, there's one that's based on Hololive, and there's another one that's just, fantasy and magic, a little bit more cartoony looking, but same concept. Singular character, hordes of enemies, literally following you around, and you take them out, gain experience upgrade, right? The clones have started gaining bigger success than the original, so I might play Vampire Survivors. I might completely cheese Vampire Survivors if it's possible. If I find any sort of like mods or anything interesting that kind of like expedite progress, because I simply don't have as much time as I used to. Yeah, I'm gonna do that immediately, and then see if I can pop into some of these other games and do like a couple rounds there. But we want to see the end game stuff, the progress made, and the concept is the same throughout. It's just as you play, you get better, and as you get better, you get better bonuses. So we're just gonna skip that, get all the bonuses from the get-go, and we're not gonna learn our lesson. We're gonna be cheaters. Obviously, I've been slowing way down. When I upload, I try to double upload the Far Cry episodes. When I do the small stuff like the tests, that's still gonna be a one-off type deal. I think with Titan, we've come up with a more reliable trade of data. So I think I gave him an updated hard drive, so with all my extra stuff, and I think from his end and mine, we can probably easier get recordings transferred between the two of us. So that might work in our favor if the schedule does. So that'll be nice. Yeah, I'll just upload whenever. Again, I'm not like a staple, but it's good to see that we're steady. It's good to see all of you. Shout out to my boy Alex. I do miss you. I read that message. I loved it. It was great. Hope you're doing fine out there in the world. Not my brother Alex. He's knocked the fuck out. It's currently 9 a.m. and he's been asleep for about an hour and a half. His sleep schedule is completely fucked. It's great. Yeah. There's nothing else too big going on in the world. And just kind of hanging out. Been watching videos, catching up on some of my favorite YouTubers. I would say hashtag justice for Corey. I don't think his goal was to make a big deal of it. I think he explicitly said he's not trying to make a big deal of it, but he's very serious about it. Corey Kenshin, like #1 black streamer, YouTuber, I should say. I don't know if he's #1 black streamer because he doesn't stream very often, but YouTuber, on and off, whenever he wants, but millions of samurai strong, and still going, still kicking. One of the best in the business. Has come into some very serious allegations, if you will. Not made against him, but he's making the allegations. He's been very heavily targeted and accused for like copyright and things that he's done forever ago, but only when he's in the spotlight, and playing devil's advocate, I get it. When you're in the spotlight, it's easier to scrutinize, right? If only 3 people are watching, then only those 3 people are gonna know, right? If 3 million people are watching, then a lot more than 3 people are gonna know and be nitpicky. There's all sorts of walks of life, good and bad. So but the Illuminati behind YouTube is a little bit more specific, and I guess they want to push growth in a certain direction. So when it grows too much and it's pushing it in another direction that they don't like, they can kind of just pick and choose what they do. Who knows? Might get a little early shadow ban for myself. Not that I'm important, so if I get taken out not being important, that's gonna say a lot in it. So yeah, not really to end on like a bad note or anything. I think it's a fantastic time, and you guys are lovely, and I want you to keep doing what you're doing all the time. You know, relax a little bit. It seemed very stressful lately. There's moving, there's school, girlfriend's actually going through both of those. There's just life in general. People suck, work sucks. That's fine. I mean, I'm good at work. I'm happy with the people I have and the people there I love. So, like I said, I got a couple promotions, and I've started trying to use my voice a little bit more at work, and I'm being heard, so that's good news. And I think you can be heard too. Remember, you can always come to me, not your first choice. That's a horrible idea. Maybe like your third or fourth. That'd be cool. But yeah, it's just a good time. Man. Oh, I mean, hey, look, it's the first update, obviously, since last month, since the August update. I am, as promised, wearing the I can't even do the thing. Wearing the Rawr Dragon shirt. This is amazing, by the way. This is great. I love this. The RD42 shirt, nice and simple. And you might have saw I got a new band, inverted colors, yo. Don't worry, the old band is still here. She's right there, hanging up. I just got the inverted band. I got a couple nice shirts. You might have saw in the wildish intro, which I'm gonna start working on now. But like I said, this is the end of August, and you won't get this update probably till the first week of September if I remember to work hard. Probably saw a throwback. If you know, you know. But man, that was good times. So I have work to do. I'm probably gonna spend the next solid 40 minutes only, because I do have to get to work today. I actually can't hang out with you guys the whole day and sit down and focus on editing like I usually do. Plus, this is one of your longer updates. I think I've been keeping the updates like 7 minutes or something like that, something really short, with a lot of it being just kind of goofy. So hope you guys stuck with me for the whole thing. You're beautiful. I love you. You're fantastic. Keep going. You're as strong as ever, and you always will be. Now don't forget, I, the dragon, may be leaving the cave, but you're welcome to stay by the fire. Peace. Boom.